Right, good morning to you. Yeah, oh, it's Friday Mutter time. Absolutely marvellous. And of course, there's road closures, so everything's mucked up. But what can I say? It's Friday. Who cares? The weekend is upon us. And the weather's... it's been sort of middling, hasn't it? Yeah, can't really complain. Hope you enjoyed the video midweek. Yeah, very kind of Orwell to get us those thermal rain seal over trousers and jacket. Absolutely marvellous and perfect timing. Sheep in there, marvellous. Yeah, so where was I? Yeah, great video. A lot of you enjoyed it. A lot of you, I mean, of course, some of you are in summer. Yeah, I know. So it's funny me talking about winter clothing and you're riding round in 40 degrees. Marvellous, eh? But anyway, let me crack on with some photos because it's going to be a bit of a mixed mutter. I need to get petrol. Bertie's engine management lights on because the battery's knackered and I haven't got the battery because they won't deliver because of acid and stuff. You know the sort of thing. And that's causing me a great problem. You won't believe it. But I could get a battery, but I want to avoid paying like 120 quid when I could just get one for like 50 or something like that. Quite annoying. But there you go. Let's crack on with some photos, and I'm going to go straight out there to Charlie, who sent us a picture. He was out and about with Adrian on his Comet and Andy on his 1927 AJS. Charlie was obviously on his T110. He says, and there's a random Honda Cub, original Honda Cub in the background. Absolutely marvellous. But he also sent us a picture of this. He says, Tim, do you remember? Of course I remember Charlie. He had a Benelli. And of course, two-wheel Willie's been banging on about a Benelli. So I sent Willie this picture, but also a picture of him riding it. Because having met Willie, and I know Charlie quite well, I think, Charlie, you're probably actually a bit taller than Willie. Yeah. And just so that Willie can see what he sort of looks like on a Benelli. And he said he actually preferred his Benelli to his classic 350. Yeah, he said, and the thing that concerned him about the Benelli was the depreciation. He says, and then the market fell out on classic 350s. Yeah, he said he got a higher price for his Benelli than he did for his classic. Absolutely brilliant. You couldn't write it, could you? So that's a great photo. What else did I get? Oh, Scott W. He sent us a picture. He says, "Oi Tim, here you go. Someone said this was you in your younger days." Yeah, marvellous. Well, I'll tell you what about drag racing. When I bought the RG 250, it was... Now what I need to do is go down there. Yeah, when I bought my RG 250, I'd done about 500 miles on it, and I whipped the baffles out, took it down to Melbourne drag strip and straight down there. Yeah, standing quarter. I seem to remember it is about 11.2 standing quarter. Can't remember what speed I went through, could probably work it out. But there you go, a little story for you as well. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some petrol in here and I'm going to start a video. Oh, no, I won't. I'll tell you what, let me put some petrol in, if they're open. Please. Oh, you're joking. And I've got no petrol. Absolutely incredible. Can you believe it? Bertie, will you make it to BP? This is horrendous. Right, so abandon that idea. Yeah, whole story of a time. I'm either going to run out of petrol, or you're going to see the BP. The light keeps flashing. We'll keep going. Yeah, so you'll remember Shit for Brains. Yeah, Neil. Yeah, down there in Australia. Well, he's been busy, he's been preoccupied. He was going through, when I first corresponded with Neil, he was going through a really bad time. But he had some marvellous bikes which he got to cheer himself up. Do you remember the specials? Anyway, I won't say no more. What I want to do is, he sent us a video message, absolutely marvellous, so I'm going to put that on now, and I'll come back in a minute. It's quite long, but I'm going to play as much of it as I can. I'm going to edit it slightly. But the point of playing it is, oh yeah, I better do that first. The point of playing it is, when you do a YouTube channel, you get a lot of stick. You get all sorts of weirdos out there slagging you off and criticising you and all that. And there's a lot of negativity sometimes. I'll just give you a wipe as well because it's quite claggy weather. But why do we keep doing it? And we do it because of all the marvellous comments we get and all the community it builds. And this video message just about sums it up. So I'm going to play this and I'll shut up. Yeah, and I'll see you in a minute.
G'day team, old man Shit for Brains, Neil here. I just wanted to say g'day mate. I hope you don't mind me sending you a quick video. So I just want to wish you a Merry Christmas, a safe Merry Christmas, and a wonderful but safe New Year. Mate, I can't express enough the great work that you do in your videos. It keeps me going, it really does. I've gone through a lot of bikes. I went silly. I had a couple of Motor Guzzi's that you know of, Luigi and Annabella and that. But I've now got my Harley Ultra tobacco fade and my 3 Royal Enfields. You might remember, you probably don't. I've got the 650 Interceptor 120 anniversary. I've got the Tribute 500 number 688 of the 1000, and over here I've got the 120 anniversary GT Continental. I can't turn the camera around, mate, to show you, but I know you know the Continental. Your mate's got one that you've ridden a few times. I know you know all about the 500 single and the beautiful Interceptor 650. So they're my 3 bikes. I've stabilised on just those 3 for the Royal Enfields and the Harley. That's my car. I don't have a car, so the Harley's my car. All the Motor Guzzi's have gone. They didn't suit me. I found I was cramping in the legs every time I rode them. So unfortunately, cost me a lot of money. I bought them new, only had them a matter of months and sold them for nearly nothing. The things we do. Anyway, mate, I just wanted to say g'day. Just let you know that, you know, you're rigid, mate. You're true blue. I love everything you do. Your enthusiasm and just everything about you just keeps me going, keeps a smile on my dial and keeps my enthusiasm for my own bikes and riding going. Willie, become mates with Willie. I'm hoping to catch up with Willie when I'm in England next year. And if we can, I wouldn't mind saying a quick g'day to you. If Willie and I are together in the area at the same time, I'd love just to shake your hand. I mentioned it to you a year or two ago. I go to England usually about once a year, visit a niece of mine that lives in London, and we travel around a bit with my sister. I go over with my sister. If you were just at the time, I'd love to just shake your hand and say a proper thank you face to face. And a goal of mine is to maybe take some bike gear over to England one day and hire a bike and travel some of those wonderful roads. who knows? Anyway, mate, this is taking too long. I just wanted to say g'day. I just wanted to express my great appreciation for you, all you do, and just wish you a Merry Christmas, mate. Okay, from Suzy Q is the Harley Ultra. Connie is the 650 Interceptor. Betsy is the Tribute 500, and Annie is the GT Continental. So Suzy Q because it's a tribute to music. So Suzy Q, of course, we all know Suzy Q with the rock and roll music. Betsy behind me, named after my beautiful mother, Elizabeth, call her Betty. Then came Annie because it's the anniversary model for the 120 GT. And Connie because when Connie came for sale, she gave me a conundrum about buying her, so she's called Connie. And the thing is too, I can't turn the camera around, I don't know if you can see, on the tank, you probably can't see, the Interceptor is number 58 of 60, and the GT Continental is number 57. I probably can't show it to you, mate. 57 of 60, which is why when the Interceptor came up for sale, I already owned number 57 in the GT. I couldn't say no to the number 58 of the Interceptor. Anyway, mate, I'm taking up way too much time here. Merry Christmas, and hopefully we'll catch up one day. Keep your videos coming. Know that I'll love and watch everything you do.
Right. Oh, isn't that just marvellous? And that's, for me, that's what makes it all worthwhile. You know, the community, the camaraderie, and people telling me how much they enjoy the positivity, the humour, and yeah, it's a bit tongue-in-cheek, and if it's not to your taste, I apologise, but yeah, absolutely brilliant. Yeah, thanks for that. Absolutely, really appreciate you taking the time to do that little video, and fantastic to see your bikes on film. Oh, let's go this way. Brilliant. Let's crack on with some photos. And IT, yeah, like I said, summer down in Australia, Australia, sorry IT, down there in Timaru in New Zealand, and what great photos, what a great colour, that sort of greeny tinge that it's all got, because it is so beautiful, the bike and the surroundings, absolutely marvellous. Oh, come along, Gold Star. Oh, am I going to be behind this all the way? I reckon I am. I reckon he's got lost. So I'm going to go somewhere slightly sadder now. Steve L. Yeah, he said, Tame, bad news. Yeah, came out for work, and his Triumph Speed 400 wouldn't start, look. Had to be collected by Triumph Assist. Yeah, I reckon the starter motor's gone, it's gone back to Triumph for investigation. Yeah, oh, that's terrible, isn't it? He says, good job I've got another bike. Absolutely, and that's the reason why you need more bikes, because you never know if one's gonna get a puncture, run out of petrol. Yeah, I know, absolutely marvellous, eh? Anyway, then what I get? Oh, LB, Dutch, living in Australia, yeah, or Dutch ancestry, sent us a picture of his Bullet, yeah, which he got after a 10-year break from riding. Absolutely marvellous picture. Oh, and Dave Jagster, absolutely wonderful. He sent us a picture from about 87, was it? Oh, come on, Gold Star. I do admire lorry drivers, to be honest. Yeah, and I've got a few friends who are HGV drivers, having to deal with some of the roads and some of the drivers. Yeah, but anyway, back to the Jagster and roadworks everywhere you go. he sent us a picture from about 87, I think it is. I'll take a punt on 87. His CB900 and his mate's XJ650 touring around France and, or was it France and Spain? I think something like that. But they did 4 weeks, and of course they had breakdowns. Yeah, so do we live with rose-tinted spectacles about the past and Japanese bikes? He said the exhaust cracked on the CB, and bearing in mind it wouldn't have been a very old bike back then. But also the XJ had electrical problems. Yeah, so you know, these issues of bikes breaking down have been going on forever. We just forget. We think they're all marvellous. Not to mention as well, basically on a Sunday evening, I used to strip my bikes down. Yeah, they weren't very old, but after a hard day's thrashing about the Yorkshire moors, yeah, completely strip and rebuild them. So we treated things slightly differently, I think. Absolutely marvellous. Then what I get? Oh, let's do some Christmas ones. I've got to go this way. Steve B. Yeah. Was it Steve B? Now I'm thinking. Yeah, Christmas. Yeah, he said, you wanted some Christmas pictures? Here's a monkey and some baubles. Absolutely marvellous pictures. Yeah, and a Paddington bear to boot. Absolutely wonderful, eh? What can I say? Absolutely fantastic. Then what did I get? Oh, Rob Little. Absolutely marvellous. He said, going back a bit, 2014, I had this Honda 50 C110 because it was exactly the same as the one that he'd had when he was a teenager. Yeah, or which must have been about 1940 or something like that, I think. Only joking, Rob. Only joking. And this is Gladys, their dog, sadly lost a couple of years ago. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful pictures. Very Christmassy indeed. So there you go. Then what did I get? It was another Christmas one, I think. Phil D. Yeah, who sent us a wonderful picture and another video. Yeah, he was out to Motor Technics. Yeah, well, I say him, Santa was on his bike on the Bonneville. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. We've even got a picture of Santa arriving. Yeah, all the kids will be getting excited now. Yeah, and obviously going to Motor Technics to collect some presents to deliver. Wonderful. Absolutely marvellous. Then what do we get? Oh, oh yeah, this is a brilliant one. Dave B, he said, Tame, watching your thing about gear, he says, can you remember what gear was like when in the day? He said, look at this is what we had to put up with. Yeah, absolutely marvellous. What else can I say? Just wonderful. Then what do I get? Another video is what I got. Siv sent us a picture. He said the weather outside is terrible. Cue video. Yeah, alright, okay. Yeah, Siv. Yeah, he's been rebuilding these wheels and struggling putting tyres on. Yeah, for winter. Absolutely marvellous picture. But I tell you what, I am going to wind it up there because this will have gone on too long. So if your photos haven't come up, don't worry, they'll come up eventually. I'm going to finish of course though, as I always do, with Warthog. Yeah, he sent us a picture. Castletown with Merlin, of course, outside Parliament House. And then he went off to what's it called? Is it Thai something hill? I can't remember. Anyway, he went there, and it's apparently Isle of Man has the oldest, or no, the longest running parliament ever, and this hill is supposed to be made up of what soil from all the parishes. Yeah. So there you go. Absolutely marvellous. Little bit of history. Keep it coming, Mark. Absolutely brilliant. But that's it. I don't have time for much more because this video will be banging on and it's going to be edited to hell because all sorts has gone on. But never mind. Look, have a fantastic weekend. Get out on your bike. I think the weather's not too bad. Only a couple of weeks till Christmas, so Orwell have still got a sale on. I think Triumph have got sales on. Most places have got sales on, so you know where to send your wife to get your presents. Yeah, absolutely wonderful. Look, ride careful, stay safe, and look after your loved ones. And I will catch you in Monday's Mutter. Yeah.